Here in Miami, Lone Depot Park. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Miami Marlins. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set and towing the slab, Max Meyer. Not the best results a year ago, looking for better this season, Chris.
Yeah, and I think this guy understands that if he doesn't make quicker adjustments and show improvement, that the patience that his manager has will not last as long as it did last year. So we'll see if he can get off to a great start. Perhaps the work that he did in the offseason will show good results early on, but he's got to get out of the gates going strong, or else he may find himself in the bullpen or back in the minor leagues.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. In the air, out towards right center. Sanchez gets under it. One away. Here's the Pirates lineup now. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Next pitch is downstairs.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
And there are two down.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 2, Spencer Horwitz.
Two down, base is empty. Spencer Horwitz, the next Pirate to hit. Swing at a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Cruz with a homer in his last game. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the second game of the series. Tap foul at the plate. Two outs. That one to first, and that's just foul. Outside. Horwitz off of first with 2 away. On the ground. Lopez. They take the force out, and that'll do it. Pirates leave 1, and now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy and today's starting pitcher, Mitch Keller.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Bottom of the first. Now it's the second baseman, Otto Lopez. That one in there across the letters. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. And up next for Miami, Dane Myers. In there, and it's 0-1. Myers matched a homer in his last game. And that one lifted in the air center field. Cruz should have this one. And it's caught for the out. And time now for the Marlins lineup. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's even up. That one down the line. Horowitz. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Marlins. We played an inning. No score. Top of the second at the plate for Pittsburgh, Ryan Reynolds.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Popped up. Fry makes the play, and there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit.
Let's go, Max.
And that's outside, and that's ball one.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect him to swing at.
The 1-1. And that's outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
And it's even up. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
2 outs, base is empty. This is Joey Bart. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
No strike.
No score here in the second. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. And 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back. Now it's the DH, Connor Norby. Keller back to work. In the air, right field. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
And at the plate for Miami, David Fry. Upstairs.
1-0.
1 out, base is empty. High fly ball out into left center field. coming on is Pham to make the play. That's out number 2.
Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Kyle Stowers, the next to hit, takes outside. In there at the knees, and 1-1. Now 1 miss.
1 strike.
Fouls one off. 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. That missed by a lot. And the count's full. On the outside corner, got him looking. And 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Back here in Miami, on to the 3rd inning, and stepping in is the speedy Nick Gonzalez. Fouled off. He was late. Gonzalez measures 5 feet 10 inches, 200 pounds, a former first-round pick in 2020. This one popped up. Lopez makes the catch, and a quick out, number 1.
Batting 9, the left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Here's Tommy Pham. That's in there. Strike 1. That one laced to center and a base hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, flied to right his first time. That's out to center field. Myers. And makes the grab. And there are 2 outs.
The 3rd baseman, number 13, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
And now Ke'Bryan Hayes grounded out his first time. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
2 outs. Called strike right there.
Really nice spot there on that 2-0 to get back in the count. I mean, hitters looking to turn on something, but tough pitch like that, he's just going to take it.
Two now. It's softly on the ground left side. Off balance throw in time. That ends the frame. So 1 left for Pittsburgh, and we are still scoreless. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Now it's the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. And there's a foul ball. That misses, and now it's even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Hit in the air left field. Coming on is Pham to make the play, and there's one down.
Batting eighth, the left fielder,
Griffin Conine, the next up for the Marlins. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. Bet the hands are still stinging after that one.
Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Inside. Now 1-2. Swings and misses, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. With all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very different.
Fires over to first. And that is the third out of the inning. And the Marlins down quietly. Still no score. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Spencer Forward.
Check swing, called strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Ball 2. 2-1.
Next
Ball
offering misses, and that's ball 3. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think
Now
about.
batting, the center
Go-ahead
fielder,
run on
O'Neal
base. Next to
Cruz.
bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup hitter, O'Neal Cruz. He's 0 for 1. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
That misses the zone, and a count 1-2. Horowitz gets his lead at first with nobody out. Off the mark there, and it's 2-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Got him! And that's the first out.
Well, he just had no answer for that hard inside fastball right there. Just blew it by him. And not every pitcher likes working inside, especially with 2 strikes. They don't want to hit a batter and waste an opportunity to put him away. But if you can locate that fastball just like he did, most hitters aren't looking for it, and it becomes very difficult to get a piece of.
Brian Reynolds here. First time up was a pop out. There goes the runner. Rips that one center field. Myers makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Andrew McCutcheon.
Andrew McCutcheon digs in now. He's 0 for 1. This to third. Fry. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Pirates leave one, and we're still knotted at 0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Otto Lopez. And the first offering is not close. Looked like it was a little bit up.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Pitch misses, and it's 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Next offering is in for a strike. Sliced hard but foul.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Myers in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Pulls that one foul. In the air, right side. Reynolds gets under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
The batter, number 9, shortstop.
And now Xavier Edwards grounded out his first time up.
Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth. I ain't new to what I'm about.
And that one is in for a strike at 95. 0-1. And that's down and away. This one popped up. And that drops foul. The Marlins still looking for their first hit in this one. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Miami down in order. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. Ready now for the 5th inning. And here's the catcher, Joey
14,
Bart.
Joey Bart.
Meyer back to work. And that one is inside ball 1.
You know, these Pirates need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in score.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Gonzalez now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
We'll take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Tommy Pham, the next Pirate to hit. Outside, ball one. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Not even close there. 2-1. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Two down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the fifth. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Down in order go the Pirates. Halfway through this one, still no score. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And now the DH, Connor Norby. Outside low, and that's ball one.
You know, these Marlins, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
That one catches the zone, and a count 2-1.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Coming on is Pham to make the play.
Now batting, third baseman, David.
So digging in, David Fry. Fly to left his first time. That's a little bit low.
1 ball, no strike.
Pitch misses, and the count now 2-0. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Swing and a bouncer. Hayes throws to first in time.
Now batting, the first baseman, Kyle.
So 2 down now, and here is Kyle Stowers. Caught looking his first time up. And the sweeper misses.
1-0.
Up and in, and the count is 2-0. Pop foul out of play off to the right. That one ripped way back there. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. 2 outs. And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Marlins. 6th inning coming up. Still nothing on the scoreboard. And welcome back to the ballpark. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. Kiner-Falefa, 29 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Hawaii. To the left side, but it is well foul. into center. And that'll fall for a base hit. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see
baseman,
already,
number
his
30,
bat stays in the
Brian
zone on plane
Hayes.
for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
And the batter now, Brian Hayes, puts a bunt down. They put the tag on him, and he gets the job done. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
And the pitch. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 1-1.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
On a line. That's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single, and it's 1-0.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Up next for the Pirates, O'Neal Cruz. 0 for 2 in this one. That just misses. 1-0. Horowitz over at first with 1 away.
That's a ball.
In for a strike. Now 2-1.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with. Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
And O'Neal is struck out.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Reynolds up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. And that one wrapped foul. Two outs. On the ground to first, Lopez. And it gets by him. But goes to second with it, and they get the out. Stayed with the play, and that'll end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here in Miami, well, we go bottom 6. And now the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. Hard liner. And it stays fair. Makes the turn. He's digging for second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
And just like that, the perfect game bid is no more. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Griffin Conant getting ready to hit. First offering, and it just misses. With the tying run at second here in the bottom of the sixth. That's to third, and that one handled. One away, bottom of the sixth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind it with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now for the Marlins, Liam Hicks. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Fastball for a strike. One-run game, one out, one on. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 1-1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Runner around third. The throw home. Head first slide, and he's safe. It's 1-1.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Man at first, one away. Now fly ball to right center. Makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Dane Myers.
Dane Myers now at the plate. Drilled out towards left center field, raging back towards the wall. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Coming home. The relay. He will score, and the Marlins have the lead. It's 2-1.
Picks himself up at RBI. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it, and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Myers stands at second with 2 gone. And now 2-0. Activity in the bullpen. Joey Wentz, the young lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Bednar, the right-hander, loosening up as well. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Cruz pulls it in on the run. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Marlins 2 and the Pirates 1.
What it do, what it do, what it do. I was starving at the bottom, needed food. Make a move, make a move, make
Back here at Lone Depot Park, we go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the DH, Andrew McCutchen. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the tying run is on base.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there.
Now
really
batting,
good swing right there. He got a
Joey
pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Max Meyer won't go any further tonight. He exits with the lead and gave them a really nice performance. New pitcher on the bump when we get back.
Now pitching for
Here's
the
a new
Marlins,
pitcher from the pen, Anthony
number
Bender.
37.
These are the spots
Anthony.
relievers really make a name for themselves.
Bender.
Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
No outs, runner at first. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Joey Bart. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. And they turn the double play.
Hey, they played the matchup right there. Worked out perfectly. Got the ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit. First pitch just misses. Looking to get the tying run on base. Not close with that one, and it's 2-0.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here, or this could get ugly.
Ground ball right side. Lopez sends it to first, and that is the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Marlins 2 and the Pirates 1. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Norby.
First pitch misses.
1 ball, no strike.
And that one fouled off. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Cruz makes a nice running catch.
His defense is better than a lot of people think. He's a big guy, but very athletic, moves well, and that was a very nice play going back to get it out late in this ball game.
Fry in the box here lets that one go for a ball. That misses. 2-0. Fair ball.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Now
Pitching change here, Joey Wentz.
Number 34.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
One gone, runner at first. Kyle Stowers, the next up for the Marlins. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. Fry, the base runner at first with 1 out.
Let's go, Miami. No, that's a ball. That's the ball.
In the dirt. That one fouled off. 2-2. And there's a ball.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
High in the air, out to right. Reynolds pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 down.
Up next for the Marlins, the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
And up next for Miami, Jesus Sanchez. 1 for 2. That one pushed to the left and foul. Two outs.
That's a ball.
Foul ball. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. One left for Miami. They lead it 2-1.
Structure our society. We built this economy, slaving through atrocity. Where is my apology?
And we're back. Now the left fielder, Tommy Pham. Bender back to work. Just missed. Action in the pen down there. Hunter Gaddis, the closer, is getting loose. Little getting cranked up as well.
One and one.
Out to short. And he'll be safe at first.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Stepping in, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. There's a strike. 95 of that one. Late swing, fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And that one misses up and in. Now 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
And a 1-2. Up the middle. Lopez. There's one on the run. Sends it over to first. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
The third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
So up next, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Swinging a foul out of play. Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that misses. And the count even 1-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
The first baseman, number 2, Spencer Horwitz.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Anthony Bender out of the game, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
Brendan Little on to pitch here.
Well, the best
54.
relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Spencer Horwitz will hit next. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike one.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
To third. Fair ball. They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
No, just a
Now
nice job
the center
coming
fielder.
through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
First and second, 2 outs. And now the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
That one off the mark. Ball 1.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
He goes down looking.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Now pitching for
Back
Pittsburgh.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
43.
bottom of the 8th. Ryan Barucki.
Ryan.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Jared Triolo getting loose there. He's now in the game
Now
at
playing
first.
base. Number 19.
And at the plate for Miami,
Jared
Griffin Conine.
Triolo.
First pitch, not close. There's a swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That one fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that's always the key to
Now
effective
batting, the
pitching is
catcher,
getting ahead in the
Williams.
count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Liam Hicks, the next up for the Marlins. And that drops in for a strike. That's down and in. Movement in the bullpen.
1-1.
David Bednar getting ready to go. This one in the air. Hayes under it. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Otto Lopez.
Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one is downstairs, and it's 1-0. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Hammered down the right side, but foul. The 1-1. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
That one finds the zone. It's 2-2. Outside with a breaking ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. 9th inning coming up. It's the Marlins 2 and the Pirates 1.
Now pitching for
We're back, and on the mound is the closer,
Number
Hunter
33.
Gaddis. A chance at his
Hunter.
first save of the year. Well, one-run game at the plate for Pittsburgh. Brian Reynolds. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Can't glove it cleanly. Gets off a throw. Save. It was never going to be easy after the misplay.
Now batting. The
Leadoff man aboard on the error, and that puts your pitcher in a little bit of a tough spot right away to start the inning. Not where you want to be. So we'll see if he's able to work around it and pick the defense up.
No outs. Runner at first. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Andrew McCutchen.
1-0.
In the dirt, but kept close. And an excellent job keeping it right there. What a stop. Off-balance feed, there's one. Double play. That was some defensive wizardry.
Well, it's a huge ball in play to get the double play defensively. Just one more guy to get this save for the closer.
So it's their last chance in this one. Joey Bart, the next to hit. And that one's a little bit low. And that is ball 1. Two down, nobody on. Pitch in the dirt. Now 2-0. Strike on the inside corner. Swings through that one for strike 2. Gaddis is just one strike away. Got it. That finishes the evening's action.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
And your final score here today, 2-1. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
gon' see the judge. Better hush. Remember growing up, all I wanted was to be a wanted me to get a little bread. The couple in their head, still outside. Don't hide from it for life. Had to fight for my life. Took them hits in stride. If I die for the guys, have my candlelight going up like the club. After that, go slide. Are you with that? I won't get back. I'm gon' hop out and crack. Are you with that? I want big racks. I'm gon' flock. I'm gon' stack. Are you?